that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. In the dark, turning dust to gold. Dream impossible. Possible. Blessed rising all. Impossible. I will reach, I will fly. You're undefeated. Out my cage like a bird in the night. I know I'm changing into something big, better than before. And if it takes, it has taken thousands' lives, and it's been worth fighting for. Hey. Hey. Peace or bliss filled by Isis. I love switching up that last bit there because it's most times it does take thousands of lives for us to get to our most desired space, our most knowing, loving, highest vibrating self. And it is such a beautiful thing. And this is why I love this song so, because it really speaks to regaining your power and knowing that you can create your reality. Okay. Peace or Varikam I here or Varikaba Mystics. And we're here to do a daily reading for the 4th of the 9th, 2018. And this is a Mars day. Okay, it's action orientated, it's fire fueled. Mars is finally out of retrograde in Capricorn. So actions on our ambitions at the ready. Okay, today's the soul being that our heart is in Leo, and soul representing the sun and our heart. Okay, and then we have the moon or the mood in Taurus moving into Gemini. Okay, so you have this earthly going into air but fueled with fire. Okay, and then this month being a fire month anyways, that 9 vibration is all about completing and ending, culmination time. Okay, and it being a 4 day is all about grounding. But the general energy numerologically 2018 plus the 9 plus the 4 adds up, whittled down to the last single digit to a 6 vibration. And it's another earthbound energy because the 6 is ruled by Venus. I say earthbound, but because Venus is like that energy that knows how to work her yin and her yang to get into the best steed. And that's what this song reminds me of as well. It's like the typical empress situation or emperor situation. I can relate as an empress, but I'm also number 4, so I relate as an emperor too. But all in all is integration and balancing. Okay, and that's what 6 represents as well, being able to balance, have all the material that you want, and also always know that the spiritual is needed to work anything in the material, to get all your leisures and pleasures, okay, all your loves. Right, so the color therapy for today is red, black, and green. And the aroma therapy for today is pine. And the mineral therapy is iron. To get with that, pine is very strengthening, it's protecting. It's such a beautiful citrus smell. Every time we pass a pine tree, we have to grab it and just have and it just keeps you a little bit zen, and it's very protective. Mars Day is all about Shango. It's all about Ogun. It's all about that masculine energy to drive, to push, to go for it, to go and get it. Okay. That's why the code for today is you either attack or transmute that shit. Whatever you do, though, act and be wise. Okay, because Mars has a tendency to just go, move, take time to check it. And the new quote that's coming from the Ites for the eye now is that experience shows, but wisdom knows. So take time and intertwine. Right? Okay, so I haven't even looked at these messages yet. Let's get it. The angels are saying to us today. Okay, Adriana comes back out. Yesterday we had her for one of the groups of one of the, yeah, it was feminine or masculine. But here we go. It says, I am leading you towards the answer your prayers, or answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Okay. Yes. Remind me again of what I said last time. You was asking for help. Now it's coming, but be patient and listen to the guidance to get you to where you want to get to, what you want. And then we have Isabella. It says, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Beautiful. Wow. You know, this is what I said to you. Yesterday we had no, the time is not favorable for one of the groups. And today we have yes, the time is right. And it only took 24 hours, if even that. You know, sometimes it's just a glitch in the system, in the matrix, that needs you to just halt a little bit. That's why patience is so important. Patience is so important, especially in the fire Mars energy. Imagine yesterday was being asked to cool because it is a more of a mental day, a checking your emotions day. But today it's saying like, go get it. Yes, because it is a Mars day. It's a more physical day. Go do that. And then we have Chantel. Yes, Chantel says new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so yesterday I was doing an MJ before we went to sleep. And yeah, the song that was running is just all about that giving and receiving. You know, that we are the world. We are the future. And it's a start. So let's start giving. And it's very important to give and receive. Reciprocation is so important. Reciprocity is everything. Because I struggled with that for a minute. I always want to give and give and give to people. And it's like, okay, but you also need to be replenished. Don't just be giving away your shit. Like it's not worth anybody's real effort. Because it is. And that's how sometimes people see value when you put a little a higher reach to it. Do you know what I'm saying? How do you make it like less accessible? I don't know, because I don't like to play with those mundane things. If that's what I want, I'll go get it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be open about it. But we have a lot of programs and conditions that then sway other people. So we have to sometimes be tactful. And like Chantel does, hold back a little, but still look forward to where they want to go. And keep your purity, keep your grace, you know, keep your highest heights in mind. And in time, thinking anything that is for you will come to be, even maybe in just a jiffy, you know, just like yesterday. It was only a few hours difference. Underneath the deck, all beautiful, we have Archangel Uriel crowning us again. So your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Archangel Uriel is that one that helps us gain wisdom of spirituality. Archangel Uriel is compassionate to the Gentiles, to the humanoids, because all the archangels are compassionate to the humans anyways, but they understand the conditions. They're just waiting on, looking for us to ask for their help, because you know, anger is a thing if not used correctly. It's a great energy to move. That's where Mars comes in. And when you think about anger and you think about Mars, know that you can transmute that energy to be of dance, of sex, you know, like, because dancing and sex in energetically is pretty much similar things. Yeah. And that release, unforgiveness from your heart and mind is important as well. We go through some stuff and it's like, oh shit, it's very hard to shake sometimes. But if you know it's holding you back, you have to make all the effort that you can to release your shit, to release yourself of that sit or situations, and keep pushing forward to where you know is right for you. And we have here for trusting your vibe, listen to your heart, number 44, which is 8, which is actually a master number, master builder number as well. But if you whittle it down, it's about owning your power, to own your power to listen to your heart in your outside world. You own your power by listening to your heart. The heart speaks to you much much subtly than your head. So that's why you have to make an effort for this real good part here. Just like I was saying with this card here in Chantal, the heart is always open, always willing, always giving, okay, and receiving. But the mind can sometimes block you listening to this part. But the heart again is can be closed off if you listen to the mind too much. But it's always looking towards you, always still speaking with you, still vibrating to have you feel the answers and the cues you get from there. It's up to you to own your power so you can really align yourself with that truth. Your heart again being your soul. Underneath this card we have call on your runners. Yeah, so this is another 6th vibration as well. Balancing the yin and the yang. Let's read this card though. 42. It says call on your runners. There's no need ever again to search in vain for anything, or fear that what you seek isn't out there, or that if it is, you'll miss it. Be it a good parking spot, the ideal abode, or even your soulmate. You have a group of spirit guides called runners who are ready, willing, and able to help you find exactly what you seek. Humorous, efficient, and practical. They're called runners because they're very close to the natural world and actually run ahead of you to find what you seek. Their favorite sport is to guide you to the right place at the right time. They're the hidden force behind what is known as luck. They're the golfers. They're the golfers or the go-getters, I'd say, of the spirit world. But work only on assignment. They love to serve you or at your beck. They love to serve you and are at your beck and call. Send them ahead to save you a good seat at the movies or on your air flight, or to find answers for your research projects. Call on them now to help connect you with your heart's desires. Relax your brain and put them to work instead. Take them with you wherever you go and let them make your lucky day. How beautiful. I have never deeped this card like this, it doesn't come up often for me. And it reminds me that, how many instances sometimes we put in some work and then it's like we already feel the results of it, but it hasn't come because this is it. And just how Sonia depicted it, and it's not so much depiction, but scripted it in the book. It reminded me of our ancestors, because our ancestors are pretty much like the most earthly based spirits that we deal with, right? And it's like, yeah, they go ahead. And I love that when I'm working towards something and I feel like I get the answer and the answer has already come before I had finished, because I know that the energy that I put towards, even just, I say this all the time, even you just thinking about something is putting action towards that something, okay? And the more you do, not just thinking, but action wise, the more, felt it is towards that said thing. So again, working your spirit and your matter. Whatever you want to get into the matter, work your spirit first and call your runners. Tell them, go get that for me, please. Say, hi, guides. I need help with this. Can you explain this to me, please? Because, even, yes, when you're going through like a lot of study, self-study, which I'm always here, advocating for, don't overdo it. Don't overwork it. Don't get yourself a head fuck. Don't give yourself a PhD, permanent head damage. Someone said that to me once about it, cracked up. It hasn't left me since. But PhD is a serious thing because you have to kind of work hard for them things there, and it can be a head fuck. So don't let the studies weigh you down so much so that you're thinking like, shit, man, this is too much. This is overwhelming. It's like the study of astrology can be, but if you take your stride, you get there. Just looking at it from face value when you try figure out how much that when you start realizing how much there is to learn, you're like, oh my, but it's so worthwhile. So worthwhile. Ah shit, G, I am so sorry I haven't got back to you on that one. I'm gonna get back to you soon today. Just remembered something. Call on your runners, your spirit runners. They will bring you the answers, the things, and to the places that you need. Beautiful. Okay. And for romance, we have flirt. It says extend your light-hearted energy to others. Yes, man. Flirting is like just showing love to everybody. That's the unconditional love. That's how I see it. Because everybody needs a little bit of love. I know, like when I'm in my partnership, I do not be giving myself like this to everybody. That's for me and my boo. But yeah, definitely make people feel nice and like loved as well. Know that we are all loved and we are all love beings, and we should emit love wherever we go. Okay, and that's how you fuel more love in the world. Yes, extend your light-hearted energy to others. That don't mean go around trying to fornicate anybody and everybody, of course. And underneath the deck, we have love yourself first. Yes, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Again, flirt with yourself. Check out how magnanimous you are. Give yourself those accolades and those compliments. And then underneath, underneath, I was going to say underneath, yeah, because I see religious factors every day. Okay, trust. All religions come from spirituality. All religions stem from the unseen, the unknown. Whether they're talking about God, nature, occult stuff, like religion is just something that you do really continuously for a desired result. So if you're praying, you're going to a church and all that for your desired result. Know also that you can do that in many different places and in many different forms. And as long as you have pure intention towards your highest heights, well, as long as you have pure intentions, I say pure intentions because everybody don't have pure intentions, but it would be lovely to just stop it like that and leave it there. But I can hear people say some stuff like, you're seeming a bit fairy tale like, and it's like, no, it's not about fairy tale, but like don't negate it. I know we've seen so much, and you know I just tuned into Sunshine Tarot. She is amazing, absolutely amazing, and I love her. She reminds me of my future. And not like that because I don't like to like project myself like that, but yeah, she has a lot of things that I see. It's funny, it's very funny. It's yeah, soul sister, but cool. This situation calling for you to have faith, right? And religious factors, and it was talking about it being fairy tale like. And remember, we are moving into the golden age, baby. That is the fairy, because yes, that is that fairy tale life, and that's why we have to push and we have to be ready. It's that bliss filledness. That's what we're gonna be experiencing, knowing the diversity, knowing the ranks, and loving, working, being. Okay, yes, embrace the fairy tale. So it's about time we got some fairy tales. We've been living in such a crud environment, so much crassness, so much rah. We've done a lot of the shadow work already. We know the shadow so well. Now it's time we embrace the light and get to know that as well. Okay, for tarot we have decisions to be made in the pentacle realm. That means in the physical realm, decisions need to be made. Okay. You already look at what you can see, but you're looking at this as well. It's quite far away. Interesting. All that red as well. Moving towards your passions and actions. You may be passionate. You might be passionate and wanting to figure out where exactly you should put your action, because you're passionate about both sides. But remember, there's one that is closer and you're giving more attention to actually, and one that is up there You can't even see. But sometimes it's about making a decision to finally figure it out and release and let go, to make the decision for what is best servant for you. And it may not be either of these, but it's always going to be you. So check what you want first and see which one of these aligns with thee. Yeah, man, better choices abound, but you know, you want to make the right choices first, the highest vibrating choice first. Because there are all options, there are always options. What's the best thing for you though? What's going to work for you in the long run? What really soothes your soul? That's what's really important. Because yeah, the sun is here to clarify again what is really which one of these decisions, or what part of yourself is fueled with either one of these decisions. Giving joy, divide, carefree, passion, action towards your desired outcomes, the purpose. So make the offer to the highest vibrating, emotional, new, grounded, healed, non-judgmental option. I'm seeing that here, a lot of conflicts, okay, and holding back. But there's investments and newness wanted. Knowing that deception has to be left, guardedness has to be left, and walking away from ruminating thoughts, the Five of Cups needs to be left to dust to make the effort. Because it's worth your while. Also, get creative, get creative. Mars energy is very much, it is a fire energy, so Sagittarius, Aries, and Leos thrive on these days, but also anybody and everybody, because again, we will have these placements somewhere in our chart, some much stronger than others, some more subtle and all that good stuff. But yeah, get creative, get creative. You have a lot of chi, energy, power. So work your magic, okay? Work your magic. Figure out what you want from in this physical plane and go get it in the spiritual plane. Spirit first, matter after. Balance both. Harry, have a beautiful day all.